Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's just me.
It's just me. Who?
It's just me, Oost.
Day one, it's just me, Oost. Day one-ish.
Welcome to the show.
Bourbon. Belts. Blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B Podcast. Let's fucking go.
Welcome back to another episode of the Triple B Podcast. Ryan, you're back.
I'm back.
You're back again.
Again.
Take a break. Come back. Take a break. Come back.
Yep.
You're with me for a
I'm
little
here.
long haul, right?
Couple weeks,
Couple weeks,
and then I had the fishing trip with my father-in-law.
Yeah.
But then after that, outside of any unforeseen camping trips, it would be.
Yeah.
I'm here for.
Perfect. You're here for a PLE.
Yes.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since that as well.
Well,
So-
it's not hard. Not hard to miss those anymore. They're every other fucking week.
That's
So
true.
I got to go back to the cold open because you hit me with a knock knock, and I thought you were gonna hit me with a different knock knock that I saw, and it made me giggle because it was Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson.
Oh yeah.
From it was like they were like doing like all the promotional stuff for
running or no, not
Song Sung Blue.
yeah, Song Sing Blue.
And it was knock knock.
Who's there?
Jackman.
Jackman who?
No, Hugh Jackman. And they both just lost it and were laughing. They're like, that's the greatest joke I've ever. And Hugh Jackman's like, I'm taking that. He's like, would it be weird if I did that if I'm the one that said that at dinner parties?
I think it fits more with
I know.
him, right?
Also, that's even better if you're the one that says it. That's great. Anyways.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it made me giggle.
Well, it is a cash-in week.
It is.
It is my cash-in.
Oh, I forgot to spit my gum out.
Well,
Did you already open it? Like the plastic?
no.
Okay, give me the plastic.
So don't do the Ryan toss.
I won't just toss it.
All right.
I will, but I'll pick it up.
So I took a trip on down to the Total Wine.
Oh,
as
Here we
one
go.
does. And there was a few I had in mind.
Total fuck. That's in a box.
We got a box.
It's a box and it's boxception.
box.
It's a box in a box. What's in a box?
And we got the Kentucky Rambler
Okay.
Honey Barrel finished.
Honey barrel finished.
Yeah, so we've had Rambler before, but that was just like the bottle and bond version. This is Honey Barrel. And the bottle looks like... It looks so pretty. So, like I said, we got the Kentucky Rambler Honey Barrel finished. This is aged 6 years. Let's see, we got a blurb. It's distilled in the heart of Kentucky's legendary bourbon country and aged for 6 years in traditional rich houses. Kentucky Rambler embodies the spirit of adventure, creativity, and craftsmanship.
Love it.
Driven to explore new horizons, we finished Kentucky Rambler bourbon in grade A clover honey barrels to impart a delicate sweetness and subtle floral notes that beautifully complement Rambler's signature oak and spice flavors.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know that we have actually had. There's one other bourbon that I think I have been this excited to try just based off what it is.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And it's it was the coffee one.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bib and Tucker.
That
Gold.
one is so
the
good.
gold.
The gold roasted one.
Yeah. Oh my god. And it delivered.
It delivered.
And I am so stoked for this. Because we've never had one that's like finished in a flavored barrel before. I don't think
exactly. I think
so. I'm very excited for this. I'm like salivating, and there's nothing like drinking bourbon at 8:25 8:30 in the morning.
I think we keep on aiming earlier and earlier for.
Well, we don't have a choice when they're doing PLEs at 10 a.m. because it's in fucking Saudi Arabia.
That's true. And we live in Pacific time, so...
Yes, it's the earliest that it could be, I think, for us.
All right, brother. Let's give this a try.
Cheers.
Clinkies. Oh, yeah.
I knew that was going to be fantastic just off the smell as I was bringing it to my mouth.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, man.
sweetness ride there.
Yeah. That's
and
good.
It still has a spice there.
Yeah, it still has the burn, like the heat. Mm-hmm. But it's so good.
But it all blends together.
It's like drinking a cold toddy.
Yeah. No,
Like,
honestly,
seriously,
yeah.
It's like a hot toddy on ice.
Dude, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's really good.
That is so
And
good.
that's with a slight for me because I did just spit my minty gum out. So I know that it's like having something after you brushed your teeth, you know?
Yeah.
I typically try to palate cleanse before, but so I don't even think I'm getting the full ride here either. And
That's
that is
true.
fantastic. Oh boy.
Super smooth. Mm-hmm. Not too sweet at all.
No, not too sweet at all.
Just
It's
right.
like exactly what I was hoping. It's not like a Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey or Jim Beam Honey or a Crown Honey, right? It's not a honey flavored bourbon.
Yeah.
It's a bourbon finished with honey.
Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah.
There's a significant difference there.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
Oh,
I mean, that could be confusing to people,
it
but
can be
it's-
100%. But this isn't a flavored bourbon. It's not just like the coffee one wasn't a coffee flavored
or
alcohol
like in cask.
Yeah, you know, it's not the same thing as getting, like I said, like the Crown Peach or a Crown Apple or anything like that, or like a whipped vodka or all the flavored vodkas. This is a straight bourbon finished in something that just adds flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's not a flavored thing. So hopefully that's not confusing for people. Hopefully
I think you explained it
hopefully
pretty
I explained
well.
it well. I don't know how else to explain it. That is so damn good.
Yeah.
The aftertaste in my mouth right now is, oh my God. I don't know why. This makes no sense. But the only thing coming to mind is tiptoe through the tulips. And I know that's weird because the only
catchy.
thing anyone knows that song from is
It's
fucking
Insidious.
Insidious. Yeah. But that's it. That's the only thing that's coming to my mind. So that's the theme song for me for this bourbon, and I love it.
I like it.
And the bottle's fucking gorgeous.
It really is.
It is the logo.
The little cork.
Yeah, the cork is it's like a gold. It looks like a beehive.
Yeah.
Kind of like a honeycomb. Like, it looks like a
I didn't
honeycomb.
even think of that.
I don't know if that was what it's meant to be. It would make sense, but it looks like a honeycomb up top. The entire label, just the colors, look so well with the bottle.
Yeah.
It's real clean. I like it. I
like
like
it a lot.
it. Good freaking pick, Tim.
Hell yeah.
All right.
This is going to be a fun one to sip on throughout
Yeah.
the episode. We got some talking points this week for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. And I thought, well, first off, fuck you. Because you straight up ignored me all week about this. You never responded to me once about this. You son of a bitch.
You threw it on me at...
A week ago. It was a week. I texted you on Monday.
I need to prep for this.
But that's exactly why I did it.
Yeah.
Is because I know we have both fallen off.
Yeah.
At least to the extent of we haven't sent each other workouts
No.
in a minute. It's been
Minute.
It's been a few months.
Yeah.
I think January was probably the last time we were consistently texting each other.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I put on here Wellness Journey Bounce Back. I know we've both fallen off. I'm sure we've both gained some LBs. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to just let's get back to it. Let's get back Let's work towards it. Let's get ourselves goals again.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like we got it like a goal weight. I'm not saying anything like that, but I'm just saying like just for our own sake, because I don't know about you. Part of me falling off is the fact that there's no accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And there hasn't been,
Yeah.
right? We haven't been sending each other the stuff because we haven't been working out, right, as consistently. And like I have been working out, you know, throughout the last few months. Like I haven't just stopped because like my morning when I was getting paid, you know, but it still was like I'm working out maybe twice a week, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's like I'm getting the day I'm paid for, and then I might be going to the weight room on the other day of the week that we open it.
Yeah.
When my buddy's getting paid. So it just life happens. Things have been going on. So I just wanted to be like, hey, let's fucking restart.
Yeah.
Let's restart. Yeah. Let's get back to it. We're both feeling good when we were doing it.
Yeah.
And I think now it doesn't need to be anything. I don't think either of us have like completely fallen off to the point where we're like, oh, we have 30 fucking pounds to lose again or anything like that. 40 pounds to lose again.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But regardless, it's we don't want to get back to that point where we were, and I don't think we need to be like, we got to get to this specific place. It's just let's get back on track.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think it needs to be anything where we are like kind of killing our bodies or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just let's get back to our goal of 3 week.
Mm-hmm.
And let's give ourselves just like, where are we at this point now at our restart moment?
Yeah.
And then let's just like every 2 weeks and let's just fucking check back in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So every cash in, we're just gonna we're gonna bring it up and just be like, hey, what are we doing?
Yep.
Right?
Sounds good.
All right. So here's the hard part.
Yeah.
What's the way and where are we at?
I ignored you for a reason. Okay, I did.
I know. I figured it was, and this wasn't an easy thing for me to be like.
It's not just me saying it. No,
no.
No.
Unfortunately, Bleacher Report says it. Get off your ass, you fat lards. Fuck you, Bleacher Report, you fucking asshole. But yeah, so
definitely a falling off.
It's not good news for either of us. Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
So
I mean, so at the height of our weight loss, I got down to 201.
Yeah.
And weighed in today 235.
Okay.
So not quite 30 pounds that I want to lose, but basically yes. So that's why I shrugged when you said 30 pounds.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not at the 264 that I was when we started this journey.
You're still 30 pounds down from what we started at.
Yes.
So that's fucking great.
Yeah. But to gain that because I think our last actual weigh-in on the show was in October of last year.
Yeah, I think
September.
so.
It was
something like I think it was October. I think you're right.
We hit our goal pretty close to the year mark of when we started the journey, and then I think we did a couple more times. So where I've fallen off, and it's just gonna be excuses, but my work schedule is insane now.
Yeah, I know. I knew that was a big one for you.
I get to the store at 7, so I'm waking up 4:30, 5 o'clock, getting ready to go there, get off 5:30, sit in traffic, get home around 7. So my habit is to just get dinner, watch whatever we need to watch for the show and or wrestling, and get some sleep.
Yeah.
So I gotta fit in some time to do it. It doesn't need to be crazy. To your point, we're not gonna kill ourselves this time around, but I just need to fit in time,
even if it's because I mean my schedule's obviously not that crazy, but I have my own things. I have a kid.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like that is a large chunk of my time
Yeah.
when I am working. Like right now I'm on summer, which surprisingly doesn't actually make it easier to work out. It actually does make it a little more difficult because I'm not in a routine. I'm just kind of, it's like every day is flying by the seat of my pants. Lindsay's working more, so it's because I'm home. So I'm like in Mr. Mom mode now a few of the days of the week, which I love. It's awesome. I'm spending a lot more time with my daughter, which is beautiful, and I love that. Yeah. But it is, like I said, it's not just like a regular routine where I have 2 guaranteed days of the week where I can just go into work and work out.
Yeah.
So everything's happening at home. And so me and Lindsay just started this week. That's why I texted you Monday, because me and her were like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Like, because me and her both are like, we got to get back on track of working out again.
Yeah.
And so Lindsay was the one that was like, fucking text Tim's ass. She's like, if you text him, he's going to get back on too.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, let's fucking do it. Let's like, cause she was like, when you guys are doing it, I'm motivated.
Yeah.
So like, that's one thing for us too, is even if it is just us and Lindsay, it was just us two and my wife that are like, we're helping motivate her when we're on track doing our thing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because she knows that like, I got to get my workouts in.
Yeah.
So especially over summer, the only place I have to do them is at home.
Yeah.
So that's motivating her, and because then me and her are doing them together, right? Yeah. And so like for me, schedule wise, we're pretty much outside of Monday. We worked out at like, which fucking was wild because it was like 92 degrees, and we worked out at like 3:00, which is like the hottest part of the fucking day. Yeah. But that also part of that too was like, okay, we have no excuses. If we can work out in our garage, that is
a sauna.
Has no air conditioning. Yeah. You know, we open the door, but it's like
it was hot out.
Fresh, hot fucking air. Yeah. You know, it's like if we can do that and we can do an hour-long workout at 92 degrees in the afternoon, we have no fucking excuses. Yeah. But for the most part, our workouts, like I haven't done my third one yet. We're doing that tonight. Yeah. We were going to do it last night, but there's just stuff going on. And by the time we got Lainey down, it was like already 8:15, and we were like, fuck it, let's just do it tomorrow after we get home. And that's the thing, is we're just like, between Sunday and Saturday, we got to get 3 in. Yeah. Right. And it's the same thing that we were doing. Yep. That was what me and Lindsay said. So that's why I was like, dude, let's fucking get back on, because you and me texting each other when we get them. I know you felt pressured this week.
Oh, I did. I
know you felt pressured, and you're like, I got to fucking figure this out. I got to figure out how to get there. And even that is a start, right? Like just thinking about like how to do it. The hardest part about working out is getting there. Yeah. Is starting. Yeah. And for me, that's putting my shoes on and walking into my garage. Yeah. For you, that's having a gym bag with you in your car and stopping on your way home. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. I don't want to fucking work out at 8:00 at night after I put my daughter down. That's 100% I don't want to. Yeah. But think of it, when you're doing it, I'm probably pretty close to doing it also. Or I might be starting after you're already finished. You know what I mean? So like, that's one thing to just keep in mind is we're both at that point, we're both working out after a full day. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like our time frames are pretty similar in that regard, just because we have worked out with Lainey. It just makes it a lot harder. Yeah, it doesn't make it harder. I shouldn't say harder. It makes it, we're not as focused on the workout. Yeah. Right. Because we're making sure she's staying where we want her to be, or she's out of the way when we're trying to do certain things or whatever it is,
100%.
So most of the time we try to wait till she goes to bed. So I weighed in. My morning was kind of wild. I didn't weigh in this morning, but I weighed in at the doctor the other day. Yeah. So I'm going to take that because it was like mid-morning. I had already consumed some stuff and I was fully clothed. And I was like, I texted Lindsay. I was like, holy shit. I was like actually kind of shocked because it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because I haven't weighed myself in a while. The last time I weighed myself in the morning, post poop, fully unclothed, everything, like haven't consumed anything, just how you want to weigh in, right? At your absolute baseline. My scale weighed me at 227.4 or something. Yeah. And that was like a month and a half ago, maybe. Yeah. And with the way my whole last month and a half has been, you know, sick, thought I was getting shingles. My own testicles betrayed me for the second time in my life. Put me in the ER. Like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of physical things that have been keeping me from being able to do it. I weighed in at the doctor on Wednesday, fully clothed, no shoes, but still fully clothed, having already drank like a full 40-ounce water, drank coffee twice, hadn't eaten anything, but still had a lot of fluids in me that I wouldn't normally have when I weigh myself. Weighed me at 227.8.
Nice.
And so I was like, okay, I'm good with that. I was like, I haven't gained anything. If anything, I've actually probably dropped a pound or two in the last month and a half since I weighed myself the last time. So
nice.
I was like, I'm okay with that. The lowest I got when we were doing this was 209. Mm-hmm. I got just under that 210 mark.
Yeah.
So for me, that's 18 pounds.
Yeah.
And honestly, for me, I'm like, I think right now where I just want to stay below 220. So I want to get back below 220 and just hover in the two teens.
Yeah.
If I can hover in the two teens, I'm not pushing myself to get below 210.
Yeah.
I'm not super concerned about that. There are, and I'm sure you feel the same, there are certain shirts that I have that I'm not where I was, obviously, but I'm still I don't feel the most comfortable in this.
Yep. There's a few. And I was like,
so I'm
what the hell?
it's still not I can wear them.
Yeah.
But even picking a shirt to wear for the PLE today.
Yeah.
I ended up going with one of my older XL ProSphere shirts because I was gonna wear a different one, but I was like, that's a large cotton t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just gonna be uncomfortable sitting there watching the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be uncomfortable sitting there watching the show.
Yeah.
You know
absolutely.
what I mean? That's how I felt. And I was like, just that feeling sucks.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, 100%.
We were at the point where it's like, we can fucking wear anything.
Yeah.
We can wear anything we want and we're comfortable and it's fucking awesome. So it's like, okay, I want to lose between 10 and 15 pounds and then just be able to hover there and just stay there.
Agreed.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get back down to the fucking 202 or 201 or whatever it was, by all means, fucking go for it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's necessary.
No.
I think if we were both hovering in the two teens, we're good. So maybe don't put that pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think it is actually truly 30 pounds. But shoot for 15 and, shoot for 15 pounds. That puts you at 220.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
You said 235?
Yeah.
So that puts you at 220. Shoot for 15 to between 15 and 20. Get down below 220 and then just let's see where we're at.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if no, fuck it. Let's do this every 2 weeks. I was going to say maybe we go once a month, but I feel like that
2 weeks is good.
That's where we fell off the first time was we kicked it to once a month and then we just stopped doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's go 2 weeks. Let's get our asses to the gym.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it.
We'll get to it.
Let's
We'll
get back
get to it. That's going to bring us over to
belts.
ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah, Ryan, what do you want to talk about?
I got Raw.
You got
I'm talking about Monday Night Raw this past week. Not a bad show. Not a bad show at all. But there were a couple things. A couple things that I'm like, okay. And a couple things that I was like, as I'm sure you were too. But first off, I think they have put themselves, and this is a little bit of a prelude to the question of the week, but I think they put themselves in a little bit of a bind with both the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments here. Mm-hmm. The men's can't be a clean match.
No.
Physically cannot be a clean match. The way you have built Oba, Jey Uso is a squash match.
Yeah.
Hands down, Jey Uso is a squash match. So the rest get knocked down at some point. Something's going awry.
Yeah.
And one of two things is happening. The Bloodline's getting involved. Oba is going to... That's kind of bleeding into predictions for the show, too. But it's hard not to blur these lines, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it has to be the Bloodline's getting involved, and Oba is going to just dismantle them. And that leads to him versus Roman at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Or the one I really don't want to happen is what I had originally predicted for the match. I think when
Dom.
me and Nathan were on for Brock to interfere and Dom to get the win.
Yeah.
I feel like this is 3 years in a row now that Jay's in the finals for the King of the Ring tournament. And because he lost to Gunther 2 years ago, and then he lost to Cody last year.
No, last year was Cody Randy.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but
he lost in the quarterfinals, I think, 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
he lost
Cody.
in the quarterfinals
Yeah.
in 2 years in a row.
Yeah, because
So-
Randy was both finals.
Yeah. So regardless, it's like, is this the year where they're going to give it to Jay, even though it's makes complete no sense?
Yeah.
And like the fan base is barely even behind Jay anymore.
Yeah.
Like everyone still yeets the same as everybody still acknowledges the OTC, but like everyone wants somebody else to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so is Brock gonna fucking interfere and cost Oba, and then that leads to the rubber match.
I mean, I was talking to Nathan about. I was like, why is Oba's
still fucking talking shit and calling Brock
in
out.
kayfabe, like, I get you're angry, but why keep talking about Brock
I
when
know.
you got King of the Ring in front of you? You're poking the bear.
I know.
Like, so make it make sense. But no,
Yeah.
to your point, it is tough for
Yeah.
the finals and what they have to accomplish with it and make some fans happy, some not, obviously.
Yeah.
And so how to balance that and tell a good story post it is going to be
Yeah.
tough for both. And that's why I asked.
Yeah.
My question is because I think there was a way to do it and still have a good finale.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think, and then on the women's side, I'm not going to get too much into this because it'll almost fully answer the question.
Yeah.
But the way they've gone about it is confusing, depending on the outcome, I guess. So
Yeah.
we'll get into that a little later.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, I just both of the tournaments, and we talked about it last time I was on. It's kind of just been disappointing. They haven't done it correctly in our opinions.
Yeah.
Outside of the potential for Oba to win it.
Yeah.
If Oba wins it, if it's, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Next up, I got Lyra turning heel, or just breaking up.
Yeah.
I'm not. It felt very like, oh, sweet, we're just re-fucking doing the Becky Lyra storyline with Lyra now.
Yeah.
That felt
I didn't
almost
even
identical.
think about that.
Like,
yeah, but
like literally, it was like
tag titles.
tag titles on the line. They lose the match, except in this case, it was Lyra again was the one that got pinned, and then Bayley's now the one that she's like, come on, let's, we still got this, we're good. And then Lyra's the one that turns after it looks like they're like hugging it out kind of thing. I was just like, oh yeah, okay. In my mind, I thought it was Bayley going to turn, and I was like, okay, they're going to just redo the same thing with Bayley now instead of Becky. But then it was like, oh, it's Lyra. Okay, they're still just doing the same thing that they did with Becky, but now with Lyra. So I'm like, depending on what comes out of this for Bayley's sake, maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But I'm still pissed that like we just got absolutely nothing with the split personality thing from Bayley.
Yeah.
Like maybe this will snap that back and bring this back or something. Mm-hmm. because that's a total missed opportunity because she was really good at that. And then it just went away and we got nothing from it.
Yeah.
But then the backstage, like, it looked like Lyra was like having some fucking mental breakdown. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, what are we doing?
If I had trust in WWE, I would just go, I'm ready for the ride. But I do think...
But they've done nothing of late for us to trust them.
Yeah, very true. And so I think it's a good fresh start for both of them if done right post this. I do think it's weird, and Michael Cole and Corey called it on it, is like, Lyra's the one that got pinned, and she's the one pissed off at Bailey, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so that was a little confusing.
But also, you know, this is just going to lead to like a fucking another series of matches.
Yeah. With no big payoff.
Yeah.
To it, you know?
You know, like, at least the Lyra Becky the IC was involved, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be, there's nothing involved. There's nothing on the line. It's just going to be like, because, you know, it's not just ending with that.
Yeah. And I guess I wish maybe I missed some points on the road to this match. Yeah, they've lost, but they've obviously had momentum to get a tag title shot, right?
Yeah.
So, like, why is she pissed that they lost? Like, it was a good match.
I think it's because no, they never had the titles together, did they?
No, they never had it, and they maybe had a one shot.
I mean, you're talking all the way back to you and me. I think it was the last show we watched. That was the Gauntlet match. They tagged together in the Gauntlet match.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, like, they've had a lot of opportunities, and they have continued to lose them. Whether they were tag matches that were leading to a number one contendership match or position, or that they lost, they ended up not being the number one contender because they lost that match, or they lost an actual tag title opportunity.
Yeah.
Either way, they have been in a lot of opportunities. So, like, that part I do see, but it's still just like, I don't know. It just still it just feels like we're just redoing like we have been doing, just recycling the same fucking storylines over and over.
No, I totally get that. I hope it pays off though.
Yeah,
because I think Lyra's great. I think Bailey's great, and so if it can lead to something good, I hope so. But not holding breath.
Yeah. Next up, interesting. You get Solo coming out and interfering and costing Jimmy the match, and I don't know if that's a talking point you have because they do follow it up.
It is a
talking point, we'll kind of blur the lines here too, but just off Raw, it was like, that's interesting, because all we've ever seen is essentially LA Knight versus the entire Samoan tree outside of Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and at certain points Jay too, but it's especially the MFTs. Like since that group started, LA Knight's been, you know, one of the kind of main focal points of going against that group.
Yeah.
And like if I remember correctly, didn't they cost him the US at some point?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And then obviously dating even further back, the Bloodline, the Usos cost him the world title against Roman a couple years ago. So there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of stuff dating back, but you get Solo coming out, you know, the Jimmy versus LA and just kind of a grudge match, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like airing out frustrations that they've been having with each other over the last couple weeks. And you get Solo coming out and helping LA Knight pick up the win. And LA Knight at the end, you know, you see him, he's like, what the fuck was that? You know? Like, he's confused because he's like, what the hell? So that was just an interesting kind of happening that took place, and
definitely interesting. And
there's a lot of things, and I know we're going to get into it, but just there's a lot of things leaving just from Raw, a lot of loose ends here, I guess, right? Because you're talking The MFT's already kind of upset with Solo, just kind of like inserting himself into these things, and
came at their expense.
Yeah, they're kind of inadvertently pulling them into it.
Yeah.
Right? So you have that. You have the history and issues with Solo between his actual family, the actual bloodline.
Yeah.
You have the issues with LA Knight and the actual bloodline, and then you have the issues with LA Knight and the MFT. So you have a lot of turning and spinning things here and a lot of loose ends that like this kind of just like added more questions than answers to anything. So
yeah, absolutely. And if you look at it from Raw, I'm like, oh, it's just more bloodline shenanigans and everything. But then you fast forward to SmackDown and we start getting some of those answers. And
yeah,
I'm not going to lie, I didn't think WWE had it in it to go the path that way,
Yeah.
And so I'm excited. We'll talk about that in a little bit here.
Yeah, for sure. And my banger is, I think, like the only thing that was even worthy of a banger is the match itself was pretty fucking good, but just the fact that Street Profits knock off the Vision, the fashion of which they did it, the match itself, like I said, was really fucking good. Like Austin Theory and Montez Ford have a really good fucking chemistry.
Yeah,
and then watching D'Angelo Hawkins and
Angelo Hawkins,
and Braun go back and forth. Like, if anything shocked me or surprised me that came out of that entire match, it was the lack of focus and exposure for how athletic Angelo Hawkins actually is.
Yeah.
From what that's not to say like we haven't seen him do things, but him going toe to toe with Braun Breaker in the ring, like speed running the ropes.
Yeah.
That they had that little sequence where they kind of went back and forth, ducking and dodging each other.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. And then they fucking double clothesline. Like, that was awesome. Like, that was really cool. I thought that was a really cool, because we've seen what Tez can do. Tez is
beyond
insane.
Athlete.
Austin
athletic.
Theory also, right? Braun Breaker, insane. Angelo Hawkins, I feel like we have seen glimpses of things that you're like, you're a big dude that can move.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like this was like the next step or the next level of us actually seeing it. Yeah, exactly. Great showcase. That's a great way to say that. And like, I just thought it was like all around, I thought the match was really good. I thought it was awesome. The Vision is hurting, they're limping, they're like you got Logan Paul back, but he's not back because he can't do anything because he's got the torn tricep, which is a real life injury that he's in the actual brace for, but he's still out there, which is I think is awesome.
I think it's awesome.
It's really cool.
Crazy that he's near the action and kind of participating while having that.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Which is it's nice because we're so used to seeing like somebody gets hurt, we don't see him for a month minimum, almost, right? We only didn't see Logan Paul for like 2 weeks or whatever it was, maybe 3 weeks or something. Like, I don't even think it was a month.
And I remember
he was back.
I remember seeing like the social media going, he's already back. And at first I was like, well, he's still injured. But I was like thinking back, I was like, well, they usually take these people off screen forever, know? So,
and
kudos to them pointing it out.
Having him in the vignettes in the back and everything is perfect.
Yes.
It's great. And it's Vision. Like, it is the Vision. It's fitting. It makes sense. That is one thing that they are doing right with that group, I think, is continuing to still have Logan Paul involved, even though he's hurt, because he's still such a good character for that exact role.
Yeah.
He's like the mouthpiece of the mouthpiece, right? Like, he's like Heyman's sidekick now at this moment. And like, so the way it all kind of played out, you get Logan with the pulling out the brass knuckles behind the ref's back and trying to get Austin Theory to take him. All of a sudden, Joe Hendry's music hits. I wish there would have been something that alluded to his name being said that would have popped it. Yeah, because that would have been hilarious. But just the fact that he just reappears after a few weeks after he got beat down. he comes back and chases Logan Paul off, but Logan dropped the nuts in the ring. Yeah. Austin Theory's like, hell yeah, and he's going over, and then right as he reaches down for him, Rollins' music hits, and he turns. He's like, what the hell? Braun Breaker starts working towards the ramp. Seth jumps the barricade, grabs the nuts, pops him.
Yeah.
It was so smooth. It was so clean. How Rollins didn't fumble getting the brass knuckles on, I don't know, because it was so swift.
Yeah.
He literally rips them out of his hand, slips them on, and just boom, just rocks. It was so clean.
Yeah.
It was cinematic. Like, it really was. It was like perfectly done. And leads to obviously them getting the win. And it played out perfect too, because Braun's at the ramp. Rollins hits. I just punched the microphone. Sorry, I'm getting animated over here. Brass knuckles. But yeah, Rollins hits Theory. The stuff happens in the ring, but Rollins hesitates and waits just long enough to pull Braun. Like, it was all done so well. The camera angle from behind Braun, when Braun turns around and sees what's happening, and you see from across the ring, it's not a close-up of Rollins, you see it from behind Braun Breaker. You see Rollins wave at Braun Breaker. He's like, hi. And then he jumps the barricade. Braun Breaker chases him up, and you see the camera now, the wide angle. Yeah. He's chasing Seth, and then realizes what's happening, but it's timed out. It's done so well. It was done so well.
Crazy how he still almost made it back to the ring.
I know, but that was why, like, it was done perfectly.
Yeah.
Because it then was believable. Because, like, if it wasn't that way, you'd be like, why isn't Braun breaking up this pinfall?
Yeah.
But you see him up in the crowd, and then as the three comes down, Braun's like a foot away from breaking it up, and he's just like, like, it was done so well, and the frustration and everything was just, it was played. It was played so great, with the Profits rolling out of the ring, not even waiting to get the titles. They roll out of the ring and work their way up the fucking ramp.
Yeah.
And then the ref grabs the titles and sprints up the ramp to them, right? Like, and then they get that moment on the ramp holding the titles up, and the fireworks going off, and or the pyro going off, and new world tag team champ, like, just the entirety of everything. I felt like it was one of the bigger moments we've had on Raw in a while.
And I think it was a great payoff too, because I was pissed at Saturday night's main event. They had a tag title shot, and I was like, why didn't Rollins get involved? Like, this was the perfect opportunity for do it. I look back now and go, okay.
Well, because you had
the disappointment build back up to this Raw, and I'm like,
and you had
this
that
feels way better.
At that point, you had that friction, because that was, what, 3 weeks ago, a month ago almost?
Yeah, a month ago.
Oh, yeah, no, it was. It was over a month now, because it was Saturday Night's Main Event was the day of Cheyenne's wedding.
Yeah.
And so that was the weekend that all of my fucking shit in May started.
Yeah.
So yeah, over a month now, probably 5 weeks ago. And you have that, but that was still when you had all that friction between Montez Ford and Seth.
Yeah.
Right? Where you had Angelo Hawkins was the one that was like, hey, he might have a point. Let's fucking hear him out. We are outnumbered. Yeah. Like, our goal's this, his goal's this, but we can have those goals coincide to be able to work together. And then Angelo Hawkins gets taken out. And then that leads to Tez and Seth being like, you know what? No, fuck our issues. Let's fucking handle this. Yeah. And then so that was like a month and a half long payoff.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Right. And it worked out in fully well, where you have Seth Rollins and Tez over the last few weeks work together and be on the same page, and like, they don't necessarily have to be friends, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Like, that whole kind of saying. And so you have that, and then you end up with the outcome that we get. You have Joe Hendry randomly kind of involved throughout all of this.
Yeah.
Like, he's not really, like, with the Street Profits. He's not really with Seth, but they've all kind of helped each other out a little bit here and there.
And they've all been attacked by
the Vision, right? And this is just like a constant, like, the Vision just burning every bridge kind of thing outside of the four of them.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was...
It was a great payoff.
It really was a great payoff. I will give WWE credit there. Like, that's something that we're not used to seeing recently because there aren't that great of or big of payoffs.
Yeah.
You know? So,
yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
solid.
agree. I think I agree with everything you said. It was a great match, great payoff, and super happy for them. And it feeds into Braun versus Seth coming up at Night of Champions in the cage. So, all good.
And it gets the tag titles off of, because obviously Logan Paul getting hurt threw a wrench into everything. And so you would now have Seth you have Braun in this singles feud against Seth that they're not just going to stop because they have to put the tag title on Braun.
Yeah.
Right. But you have Austin Theory and Braun Breaker in the Freebirds rule now as the tag titles or as the tag champions against an actual tag team. And so it was one of those things where we're like, we have it's the Judgment Day. We have the tag champions, but we have one of the champions focal point being singles action.
Yeah.
Right. And now this wasn't just a poorly written storyline. This was like more forced into because of injury. So it was like more understandable, but at the same time, we got the gold off of that. We now have the gold on a tag team, a true tag team that can defend as a true tag team and can put the titles on the line regularly.
Yeah.
And you get Braun able to now just focus on the singles thing. Where that leaves Austin Theory for now until Logan Paul returns, I don't know necessarily. Maybe he, while Logan Paul's on the shelf, inserts himself into the IC, which would make fucking sense and would be good.
Yeah.
All in all, solid payout. Hopefully they can take this and build on it and go from there.
That brings me over to SmackDown.
It sure do.
I got SmackDown, and I'm going to start off with the Truth segment. When in the back, when they're talking to the War Raiders, and he's talking in a funny accent, and then all the way, and it's like Judgment Day, and they're like, "You're not part of the Judgment Day anymore," and he's like, "How dare you?" And I uncontrollably laughed. I was just like, the timing of it all and the "how dare you" was just so good.
Well, and it makes it even better when you really go back to the fact that he was never a part of the Judgment Day. He wasn't even an honorary member. He inserted himself into all of those situations, and that's why he constantly got his ass kicked by Damian Priest.
Yeah. And so it was so good. And then we got the AAA tag titles and the SmackDown tag titles getting defended in one match. Are we starting to merge titles, or are they just going to do double duty? Is that what's going to happen? But we got a championship versus championship match going on between the two. I'm all for reducing the tag titles and being able to defend it across the board like the women's tag titles. I think there's not enough tag teams right now to have all three sets going on right now. So I'm excited for that potential. I don't think they're going to do it. I think it's just a way to maybe just with SummerSlam and AAA Mania going to be on the same weekend. It's going to be like, let's defend in both spots, draw a crowd and whatever.
How dope would it be? Like, seriously, how fucking cool would it be if we were to get like a TLC, like a three-way TLC ladder, match like that with all three tag championships on the line?
And that's the way they merge them all, or
that would be so fucking dope.
That would be great.
That would be cool.
That would be super cool.
Because they're pushing the AAA Cruiserweight title. It's the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's the AAA Cruiserweight, but it's becoming just the Cruiserweight, which I love. That's what we've talked about. Like, they need that.
Yeah,
I know you're going to talk about it. Mm-hmm. So I won't, but they need that. Yes. And there's a reason they need that. And that reason was fucking proven on Friday.
Yeah.
So
again, yeah. All right. Next talking point. Solo has gone solo.
Solo.
Or it appears that way. And I'm not going to lie, LA Knight's, like, paranoia was starting to get on me. Like, I was like, okay, where is this leading to? And then he's just yelling at everyone about the bloodline. Seen this all before, but I think it was used to what appears to boost Solo here, because this was a really good segment between LA Knight and Solo, where, like, LA Knight was just like, you want to team with me? No, it's not going to happen. But Solo was getting really just, like, personal and going, I don't have family. It's just me. And earlier in the night, Tala and Tama were like, we're out, man. So the MFTs have dispersed now.
Yeah.
And now we get Solo. And even Royce was like, no, man. And so
can I take a second here and just LA Knight's ability in promos it's top of the fucking business right now, man. His Solo just literally just saying the phrase like, I hate my family. The MFTs left me. I'm all alone. It's just me now. And he goes, oh yeah, I've heard that before. It's just me, Oos, day one, whatever. You know, like, and he did it like 2 or 3 times in that segment where he pulled like a comedy factor back in, made everybody laugh, but not to the point where it was lost.
Yeah.
Right? And that is a fucking special skill set to be able to do that and pull that off and maneuver through that.
Yeah.
And he did it multiple times throughout that.
Yeah.
Didn't break Solo. Like, Solo didn't break, so like kudos to Solo too.
Yeah.
Because it very easily could have been. Because I feel like
would have lost it.
I feel like those things weren't scripted or weren't planned. I feel like that's just LA Knight hearing something Solo says and taking advantage because of what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it was like I'm watching it and I'm just like, this is fucking magic right now. Like these two in the ring together, like Solo's promo ability is fucking off the charts.
He's so good.
And that's one of the reasons why I like this so much too, was because you have Solo, who has kind of been just like a fucking clown show for a while now. Like, we haven't really seen him in a actual legit serious match outside of maybe you could argue the Fatal 4-Way for the King of the Ring, the first round.
Yeah.
Right? We haven't really seen him in a serious thing like anything in a long time. He was almost relegated to like a Paul Heyman role.
Yeah.
Which is not fitting.
Yeah.
Because like Paul Heyman is fucking Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
You don't want to put one of your actual like stars in a role where they're relegated to like they're not actually wrestling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 100%.
Or when it was against the fucking the Wyatt Six
forever,
where the things didn't really make that much sense, because it's like you have the numbers games that made sense, but you'd have Tongaloa. You'd have Tongaloa being the one that's sitting out while Uncle Howdy's sitting out.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense. You have the leader of one group not involved in the match because his Minutemen are taking care of it, which never fucking happened because they fucking screwed the pooch on the Wyatt Six entirely. But then you have the leader of the other group involved in the match because one of the fucking members of the match can't fucking wrestle to save his life, and he's a piece of garbage, which makes sense as to why he's no longer here.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it was just weird, man. It was just weird. And so now you have Solo in this. This is the best thing they could have done for Solo.
Absolutely.
It's fucking remove him from the MFTs. Tama and Tala are like, we're out. You're fucking this up. We're out. We want nothing to do with you now because you're going to drag us into some shit we don't want to be a part of. Yeah. So it's like separates them. It puts them on their own, which is great. Hopefully they go on a tag run.
Yeah.
Right. And then it puts Solo.
Yeah. Solo being Solo.
So, like, again, another thing where it's like, WWE is moving creatively in the right direction. They just have to fucking actually follow through and cash in.
Yeah.
So hopefully that does happen.
That's what I think this is great for Solo. I think a good face run for him, just losing everyone, his family, the MFTs, etc. And now just go on his own, and he's great. Like, his mic work is that of a face. It's kind of similar to LA Knight, where it's just like he just makes fun, like, and everything. He's perfect for the face role, and so it's exciting to see because he's been a heel the whole time since he's come up to the main roster.
I feel like, are we gonna get like a partial? Like, is he gonna kind of be the Chelsea Green to Tiffany Stratton?
Yeah,
I
was thinking that,
like not too on the nose, right? Like, 'cause I don't want it to be like, oh, they're just recycling another, because I don't feel like that would be the same. But I'm just like comparing apples to oranges here, right? Like, could it be that LA Knight's going to continue to push the bloodline thing, and he's going to end up outnumbered, and is Solo going to come in for the save?
Yeah.
And is this going to be a face turn for Solo?
Yeah.
Right? Like, it totally could be, and it could work.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know.
Yeah. Or he just tries to do it solo and gets beat up, and then maybe it's LA Knight that goes, maybe he was telling the truth, and comes to his rescue kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be a good way to go about it.
Yeah. So, interesting. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Yep.
Because I know we've dogged on the MFTs for a long time. The close of the show was fire. It was a great ending of the show, with the caveat of Cody's normal enough. I hate the way he says it.
I know, me too. But I actually, like, I thought this in the moment. I was like, if there is anyone in any feud that Cody has been in to where the yelling works, it's Sammy.
With Sammy. Yeah, because Sammy is a little gnat.
Yes, but the passion that they both brought in that promo before Gunther arrived was top fucking tier, dude. That was top shelf. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I agree, because we've been fucking spouting off about Cody, just Cody crybabies, right? and him just yelling constantly.
Yeah.
It was fitting here, and it actually did work. So
I still rolled my eyes at it, but
I rolled my eyes at the enough. I 100% did.
But the jabs these guys
the
took
back
at
and
it,
forth with Sammy was good.
It was good.
Really good.
It was.
So
you get Sammy just talking about how he's been doing everything the right way. This last real good guy shtick.
He Will Smithed Cody too.
He did.
Keep
and
Kevin's names.
Cody brought up
Kevin Owens' name out your damn mouth.
Cody brought up KO and going, he would have stabbed me in the front, and he's been champion. And I was just like, this is like another, like, because Cody has said this to Sammy numerous times now, where you've never been champ, and so and then that snapped Sammy, which then his next rebuttal was just gold. It was just like, keep KO's name out your mouth, and he's gonna be the next champion. So it was good. You add Gunther into it, and it was lackluster, I guess. It wasn't great, but I mean, it still adds to the hype of their triple threat match.
Yeah.
And then Jay comes out, which I was shocked.
I know, I was not expecting that at all.
I was just expecting the triple threat.
I know.
And then Jay comes out, and he's like...
And this was one of the best Jay's done on the mic in a while.
Yeah.
Like, hands down. I was actually like, oh, this is actually fucking legit. Like, this is a great segment.
Yeah. And it's crazy
can't
because
say I've thought that when Jay's been on the screen.
There was a segment where it was like in between. It was like a commercial, but I just happened to be watching Raw live, and Jay gave a really fiery promo about winning the King of the Ring. I thought it was good, but he doesn't have a lot of those, like where it just nails it. This one did.
He fucking nailed it,
and then it turns into a brawl. Yeah. One ups on everyone. And then Oba's music hits, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I know, dude.
And the crowd is going nuts for him.
Awesome. Oba's music hit because we were all watching it. Me, Lindsay, and Lainey. I had it on. We were all out in the living room, and Oba's music just fucking hits. And I look at Lainey, and she's going,
"Love it!"
And I was like, "Yes, that's my girl, man." She loves the Oba walk. So
It's so good.
It's awesome, man.
Crowd's going nuts. You get everyone doing finishers to each other, and then you get the closing shot.
No. You don't get everyone doing finishers to each other. You get just like the 3 or 4 of them doing finishers to each other, because Oba is just standing on the fucking apron, staring at each of them, and then as one gets taken out, he's just staring at the next, which this was so fucking telling.
Yeah.
Right? Like, to me, at least, like, I was like, if this isn't just going through, like, you have Jay and Gunther, or sorry, you have Jay and Oba, which is the match today.
Yeah.
Then you have Gunther take Jay out. Then you have Gunther and Oba staring at each other, which is a possible match. Then you have Sammy and Oba staring at each other, which is a possible match. Then you have Cody and Oba. And it was just like, oh, man, this is awesome.
It was such good storytelling. And then you get the closing shot where Cody picks up the title, and then Oba's foot goes into the shot, raises up. Mm-hmm. They have a face-off. Do I want them to face off? If Oba wins, hell yeah, that would be great. But it's not the first title. Like, I want the title off Cody, but it was still a fire closing moment.
Yeah. But
it's the big match, right?
If Oba wins King of the Ring, really, who are the 2 people you want to be champion that he has to choose between?
Roman, Cody.
It's Roman and Cody.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the 2 golden boys of the company that Oba has the opportunity on either of them to knock off and take the title. Oba's the one we want to take the title off of either or both of them.
Yeah.
Maybe Oba's like, I want both of you. I can't be the king of the ring and the ruler if I don't have both championships.
That would be so cool.
You know what I mean? Like it would just be so fitting. So either way,
yeah,
it was a fucking great close. It was a great close to both shows this week.
Yeah.
Like, absolute great close to both shows.
Yeah.
So.
And you ask, what could top that? You know, what could be my banger?
I know what it is.
You got the Cruiserweight Championship match between Frazier and Rey Fenix.
Yeah.
The crowd broke into This Is Awesome 3 times.
Yeah.
The match was fucking so good. They went toe to toe. It was just move after move. It was quick.
It's crazy because it's like you expect what you got out of those 2 in the beginning portion of that match, where it was the just move after move, and they're just showing off, right?
Yeah.
Move after move, and they're just like one-upping each other but matching each other at the same time. You're used to seeing that out of those types of competitors in the beginning of matches like that. You're not used to seeing that at the midway point of the match. You're not used to seeing that at the 3/4 point of the match. And you're not used to seeing that in the fucking finale of the match. Yeah. Right? Like, it was the entire fucking match was them just one-upping each other and just doing crazy shit and just super fast. Yeah. Like, usually shit slows down at some point. It didn't. Like, at all. Didn't. Like, this match usually was 100 miles per hour the entire way through. And unless I missed one, I didn't see like a single fucking slip up.
I think maybe the Spanish fly off the second rope where they were going backwards because I
don't know, dude. Because the way Michael Cole turned it into a fucking cutter.
Yeah,
like I don't know if that was supposed to or not supposed to happen, but it looked fucking that would be cool as shit.
Yeah, no, it looked badass, and I was like, if that was a botch, it perfectly landed.
Like it wasn't a botch.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. I was like maybe, and then the only other thing that I could think of was. When Nathan Frazier did the dive to the outside of the ring,
he hit the rope because it banged.
But that, like, I almost feel like that was on purpose. Like I was literally running that through my mind. I was like, could Nathan Frazier actually be that fucking good to where he knew he overshot the fucking announce table and hooked his foot on the rope to slow him down?
Oh yeah. Maybe
because the way he hit the announce table. No, he hit the announce table perfectly, dude. He hit the announce table like perfectly like this, like his arms and face hit the edge and he bounced off of it.
But could you imagine if he didn't?
No, that's what I'm saying. He was flying, dude. And I feel like he realized as he was going through the ropes, he was like, I'm going to hit the barricade.
Yeah.
Right? And like, so I feel like he might have done that on purpose. So it was like, he unbotched a possible botch mid fucking air. Like, I don't know, but that's what it seemed like. Like, it was so fucking good to the point where, like I said, I don't know that I actually saw an actual slip up. Like, cause like we've seen Ray Phoenix do his fucking like jump from the rope, little twisty feet, rope jump things and slip, catch himself, but then finish it.
Yeah.
Right. That didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Right. And those are moves that you're like, that's expected to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're like, if it happens, you're like, oh yeah. I'm not mad about
tough.
it.
Yeah.
Because like, that's insane what he's doing.
Yeah.
So like, for him to just fucking pull it off so cleanly and moving so fucking fast the entire way through.
Yeah.
Like, they were so in sync, man. Fucking, like, they both kip up at the same fucking time. The fucking, I forget what all it was that led into the double head kick that knocked them both down.
Oh, yeah.
But they, like, both did an exact move, and then the double head... I was just like, oh my God, this is insane. So, it was fucking... It was wild. It was awesome. That was... I mean, that right there is the pinnacle of why we need the Cruiserweight Championship back. And so, the fact that they're pushing... That was for the Cruiserweight Championship on... It's not, yes, it's the AAA Cruiserweight, but like it needs to just be the fucking, like that needs to be regular. Keep it AAA, that's fine. Run it on AAA, but run it on the main shows too.
Yeah, run
just
it
like
across.
they did.
Yeah.
It needs to be across the whole thing.
Yeah, no, 100%. We talked on it the last episode you were on. Bring it back because it was Axiom versus Ray Phoenix, which was just as good.
Yeah,
and so dude, man, and the Mexican Muscle Buster, dude. That move is brutal, but so beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
It's so good. And just the standing ovation afterwards, it was the perfect match. Perfect match. Really was.
Like, that match needs to get rated highly, Meltzer. Let's go.
I literally, it wasn't even usually I write down the show notes and then start plugging it in. I was like, banger. This is banger.
Nothing else. This
is the banger.
Yeah, absolutely.
That brings us to Belts question of the week. Finals are set for King and Queen of the Ring. Would you leave the results the same, or how would you rewrite it to be the best? No changing the competitors. Keep the same. And then if you are keeping this...
You mean the field, right?
Like, keep the field.
Keep the field. You can change the winners of those matches.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured, yeah.
If you're keeping it the same, tell me why. Because we both discussed our distaste for it. So I'm assuming you're not keeping it the same. But if you are, let me know why.
Okay, so the men... I'll start with the men's side here.
Okay.
Because the men's side is really up in the air for me. It really depends on kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like, how does this match today play out?
Yeah. And I'm not asking you to pick a winner of the King of the...
I know.
Just picking the finals.
And that's not what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I'm just saying it depends on how it plays out, if I would change anything or not for the men's.
Yeah.
I don't hate the finals for the men's. Like, I don't hate Oba versus Jay. Mm-hmm. Right? I think it depends on how it plays out.
Yeah.
If it ends up being the one where I talked about the bloodline getting involved and Oba overcoming it all super powerfully, and that leads to that's like they kind of make the decision for him at SummerSlam, right? Then I think it ends up being fine. I think it ends up actually kind of being perfect. Mm-hmm. I don't have as many qualms with the men's King of the Ring as I do with the women's. I will say that. If it's the flip side of it, though, and it's my other prediction, because like I said, I cannot imagine a world where this match is clean. Yeah. Outside of Oba just straight up squashing Jay. Yeah. Like, that's the only way it can be clean, right?
Yeah.
You can't have Jay go toe-to-toe with Oba.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. So there has to be outside, unless it is a squash. And assuming it's not a squash because it's the fucking King of the Ring finals, Brock. If that happens, that's where my issue is. That can't be in the finals of the King of the Ring.
No. Should have been earlier.
It should have been the Dom. Yeah. Then you have Dom versus Jay.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because now you can have the Judgment Day and the Bloodline both getting involved, and you can have shenanigans and things happening there, right? So that's where like my changes really depend on what actually happens today.
Yeah.
Because I don't hate the finals for this.
Come.
For the women's, do you want me to just go?
Yeah, just keep going.
So for the women's, and this is going to be very telling for me because of my absolute love for Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan never should have been in this fucking tournament in the first place, let alone being in the finals.
Yeah.
Right? That to me makes absolutely zero sense outside of one possible outcome.
Raquel being on the other side of her.
No.
Okay.
Liv wins today.
No. I do not want that.
That's the only thing that makes sense, though. Then you end up with champion versus champion then you end up with Liv versus fucking Rhea at SummerSlam, which is
again.
Which is I don't know that you can ask for I don't know that there is right now a better match in the women's division than Rhea versus Liv. They have put on some of the best women's matches over the last 5 to 6 years, hands down.
But so is Io and Rhea.
Yes, I do agree with you on that. But
the Women's Evolution pay-per-view with them main eventing and Naomi cashing, we talked very highly of that match.
It was amazing. But
I get
we
you.
have seen Rhea versus Liv a lot less as of late. Mm-hmm. We have seen Rhea versus Io multiple times over the last 2 years. Right? Multiple times.
Yeah.
So, do you end up with possibly... And it kind of fucking fits Liv's entire thing right now. So, however, like I said, would I make changes? Yeah, 100 fucking %. I wouldn't have had Liv in the first place, but I can't change competitors. So, I would have had Liv not win that fucking fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
That's what makes the least sense to me. Chelsea Green should have been the one to win that fatal 4-way.
Cap? Yeah.
And I would have put Chelsea in the finals, but that would have put Chelsea versus Charlotte. But if you're going to fuck Charlotte over the way you did with Jade, then just don't even have her win the fatal 4-way in the first place. Like, have the shit be something that actually makes sense. Like, Io's run here, clean fatal 4-way match. She wins it. I think it was a clean against Raquel too, wasn't it? Or did Roxanne get involved?
No,
I think it was
feel
clean.
like it was pretty clean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a clean match. Io won that. Moved on. You could have had that with Chelsea. You could have had Chelsea versus Io in the finals here, and that would have been a fucking great match.
Yeah.
And that's also a match that I don't know that we've seen
Not
before.
that I've seen, yeah.
Right? So that, I think, would have been my change. I would have had Chelsea push to the finals because she deserves fucking everything that she's never going to get. So
yeah, absolutely.
What about you?
Well, now that you talk about... This is for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It's the first year they're doing for 2 nights of SummerSlam. You got to sell big matches. So now when you talk about Liv winning, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a big match, Rhea versus Liv.
Yeah.
And there was also that segment where Rhea left Raw, and the closings, it was like closing when Rhea's walking out of Raw because she's going over to SmackDown. And she had a Liv moment. So there's story there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's
there
story.
There could have been nothing in their story between Liv and Rhea.
Well, yeah, but then you add that wrinkle, so I can see it. I still wouldn't pick it as my final. So women's side, I would have had Alexa beat Liv, Becky, and Chelsea.
Okay.
Charlotte would still beat Lyra, Jade, and Ruka.
Then you'd have Alexa versus Charlotte.
Yes. I would have had Roxy beat Io, Lash, and Julia.
Then you have Roxy and Raquel.
There's story there on both sides. And then I would have had Roxy beat Raquel.
Okay.
And Alexa beat Charlotte. Alexa versus Roxy in the finals.
Would be a fucking killer match.
And then Roxanne win. Like, I know we're not doing it, but Roxanne wins, picks Liv, because there's obviously story being told there.
There's turmoil there.
It's a great way to build up your future with Roxanne. Have Alexa, who's been getting shit on in this whole... in everything.
Yes.
I think that would have made the women's side tolerable for me.
Yeah,
It gave story
absolutely.
through the play out of it.
Yep.
The men's side of things, not a lot of changes. Oba beats Penta, Solo, Carmelo. I would have had Breaker beat Dom, Trick, and Priest. Baylor beats Knight, Royce, and Jay, and Javon beats Rollins, Tonga, and Ricky. And then Javon would beat Baylor.
Wait, who did you say in the J match? Did you say Jay wins?
No, I would
Who'd
have.
you say?
I had Baylor win that.
Finn. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So it would have been Oba beats Breaker.
Oba
I think
over
it's a
Breaker.
great way to show Breaker is still up there, but you could have Rollins interfere in that match and cost him to go to the finals and still drive on their storyline. And then Javon beats Baylor. Great way to just have a fantastic match and still beat Javon. And your finals are Oba versus Javon Evans.
Which we've seen in
In
NXT, and it was a banger of a fucking match.
And I felt like I think there was unfinished business between them in NXT because Oba had such a good reaction against Cody at Saturday night's main event
Yeah.
and everything. So he got pulled from NXT real quickly there. And they were still having things going on between them.
Well, Javon and Oba both got pulled from NXT.
Yeah.
Very, very similar time frame.
yeah, but they
mean-
were having some deals
Yeah.
on NXT. So I think
Javon was on the main roster before Oba was.
yeah, so I just think it would have been a great finale to the men's tournament.
Yeah.
That brings us over to
Blockbusters!
lights, camera, action. We got some focus features. Ryan, you're
yeah.
up first. What do you got for me?
I have had a little back and forth this week.
Yes, you did.
I saw a trailer and I was like, oh, hell yeah, because I've been waiting for that trailer. So I put it on, and then I realized you already had that in the What's the News. And you text me, you're like, you swiped that? I was like, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to swipe it. I didn't realize you had it on. I put it on my thing, and then I scrolled down to see what you had added. And I was like, oh shit, you already put that on. But anyways, and then I backed out of it. I put it back in What's the News because I saw this. And yeah, this looks fucking wild. It looks wild. It looks like it has potential to be really good. Hopefully it is. It's called Furious. The synopsis is: a determined FBI agent delves into a female killer's history while partnering with the seasoned investigator to track her down. Does not give any sort of like actual fucking level of what the trailer does, obviously. The cast of this is really the only person I really fucking recognized or really knew the name of was Emmy Rossum. She was the main character in like the first 7 seasons of Shameless.
Yeah.
And it will be out July 27th, and it'll be on Hulu / Disney Plus. What'd you think of the trailer?
It looks
And do
fucking-
you think I made the right choice?
I think you did make the right choice. I mean, this is right up my alley.
Yeah.
It looks wild. The trailer is
The
so good.
opening scene of the trailer, I was like, what the fuck? I
Yeah,
don't like the noise you're making,
exactly.
but I love your smile. And he's just like, you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
So you get FBI chasing a serial killer, but you're kind of like the serial killer seems to have good motive behind who they're killing. At
Yeah.
least from what you get
some
in
of the
the
glimpses,
trailer.
because you get like it was like she has a history with these
Yeah.
individuals, kind of, or something.
Yeah,
And then you also get that the FBI agent, Emmy Rossum's character, also has some history of some stuff.
yeah,
So yeah, just really intriguing. I love that it's a series
yes.
too. So
was
like
like-
we're gonna get hopefully a lot of good info, and
I was like,
Good
yeah,
stuff
it
going.
needs to be a series because what they showed in this was like, you can't tell in a
no, you can't
hour
tell
and a
it
half
in
movie,
an hour and a half, 2-hour movie. Yeah,
It needs to be longer.
so this
So
needs to be 8 episodes.
Yes.
at least
Super-
45 to an hour.
yes, super excited for this one. And Emmy Rossum is so good.
She's
So,
fucking awesome. She's an awesome.
He'll be here all day, basically. Yeah.
Oh, man, I crack myself up. What do you got for us, Timmy?
Going on to Digger.
Yeah.
Synopsis for this. The most powerful man in the world embarks on a frantic mission to prove he is humanity's savior before the disaster he's unleashed destroys everything. Cast is, again, the only one I recognize, Tom Cruise. And you barely recognize him in the brief glimpse.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why here in a second. But release date is October 26th of this year. And it's going to be in theaters. What a fucking cool trailer.
What a wild, like...
Way to present this trailer.
Like, seriously. Because I was like... I knew nothing about this. In, like, watching the trailer. Like, I knew nothing about this. And so I'm watching the trailer and I'm like... What is this movie going to be? Because the fucking 7/8 of the fucking trailer is just running through highlights of Tom Cruise's career.
Yeah.
Like, literally showing just, like, different sequences and scenes and glimpses of all of the different movies he's done.
Yeah.
But then it makes it look like it's going into, like, a biopic or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it makes it seem like it's going into something based in reality. And then it cuts to the actual little tiny bit of, like, a teaser trailer, because that's essentially what this turned out to be.
Yeah.
Right? It was a teaser for the movie where he's playing this fucking character. And you're like, what is going on? But that was such a cool fucking way to do it. And I think a lot of it was, to me, it was like reminding people how good of an actor Tom Cruise is. He's not just fucking Ethan
from Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Or Top Gun.
Yeah.
Right? He's not just Maverick. He's not just fucking I can't remember Ethan something, but he's not just those two characters, because that's I read something that it was like Rock of Ages was the last movie he was in that wasn't an action movie, and which came out in like fucking 2012 or 2013 or something.
Yeah. And
then that the last like 5 or 6 movies he's been in have been sequels.
Yeah, and that might be.
And so it's like there was a 20-year span where he was arguably the best actor in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Not just in these action movies that he's done so fucking well, but like all of the movies that they fucking showed in this,
Jerry
Maguire,
Vanilla
like,
Sky,
everything, and
Collateral.
I read that it was like, if this goes the way that, you know, they want it to, he could actually be like legitimately in talks for his first Academy Award,
which is wild.
He's never won an Oscar. Like he is now Leo.
Yeah.
Right? Like he is one where you're like, how the fuck has this dude never won an Oscar before?
Yeah.
It's insane. And so, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just pumped for it. Just what a way to play out the trailer and just show his highlights. It felt very Jay Kelly. We watched that movie on Netflix where George Clooney's highlights were going through at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. And you get to see everything he's been in, and then it busts out into the teaser for it. Supposedly a dark comedy movie that it's supposed to be, which Tom Cruise can do comedy. We've seen it in Tropic Thunder.
We've seen it in multiple different. He was in multiple comedies.
Austin Powers cameo.
But back in like the 90s or whatever, like he was in multiple comedies.
Yeah, so I'm super pumped for this. It was just a very unique trailer.
Yes,
unlike
anything.
A lot of that I've
seen.
Especially since doing the show. So
I haven't seen. I can't remember ever seeing a trailer for an legitimate Hollywood movie, like a fake movie. Yeah, right. Like I say fake, but you know what I mean. Like, like a fictional story.
Yeah,
or even something that's based on a true story, but it's still like a fictional thing, that the trailer is set up by showing the actors' accolades.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Like, or the actors' credits. Like it was. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then it was like, still, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Because it doesn't give away a lot in the
not
trailer
at all, but
all.
done really well. So
Yeah. Hell yeah.
it looks really good.
What's in the news?
We got quite a few things here.
We do.
This is almost equally trailers as it is just news. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not usual. Most of our news is trailers.
Yep.
First off, we have a trailer. I put the first few things here, and the first one I put on was Clara and the Sun. Mm-hmm. It's oh my god,
Jenna Ortega.
Thank you, Jenna Ortega. Selena Gomez was the only thing coming to my mind. I was like, I know it's not her. Jenna Ortega. She's essentially like she's a android.
Yeah.
And it looks fucking funny. Was it Amy Adams?
Yeah, Amy Adams.
Yeah, Amy Adams is in it.
Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah, Natasha Lyonne's in it. It looks funny. It looks interesting. Like, it looks weird. It looks good all in all. So I was just like, what is this?
Yeah.
And this is the end of the trailer. Get your hand back in. We have to return you or whatever. She's like, wait, no, I can be your friend or whatever.
Yeah.
Get your hand back inside.
I think this is right up Jenna Ortega's alley.
Yeah.
Like, she has such
The
a
weird,
wide,
quirky,
wide like acting chops for sure. But I feel like this fits right up her alley and everything. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Looks funny. Looks like it's going to be heartfelt at the same time. So super pumped for it.
And I just watched the Amy or listened, I guess, to the Amy Adams episode of Smartless. Was just came out on Monday. I think was that one. And so I have like a new appreciation for Amy Adams.
Yeah.
Because I can't say like I don't dislike her or anything, but I've also like she's never one that's like drawn me into, like, I'm not ever been like, oh, Amy Adams is in this, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
But like now I'm a little more on that side, just like that podcast does that, you know, like
for
you,
100. I find myself researching.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh,
going,
shit. Yeah.
Oh,
And then,
yeah,
then
he
you
was
realize
in
you're
this.
like, oh wow, she's been in so many really good things that I just don't feel like she gets enough credit.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up, next two things are just kind of some information we got, but we got Ice Cube and Nia Long returning for Are They Gone Yet?, which is the third movie in the Are We There Yet series, the franchise, where they will be dealing with their grandchildren, because this will be out 20 years after the second one.
We got some nostalgia going on in What's the News Today.
We sure do. Yeah. So yeah, I just was like, you know what? Both those two movies I thought were like,
at that time,
they were
those
fun.
were great
Yeah,
movies.
Exactly.
I
At the time,
enjoyed them.
They were funny. Like, I enjoyed watching them. So it was just like, fuck yeah, I'm down for it.
Yeah.
So
Ice Cube is so good in those comedy roles, and
yeah.
funny enough, we just talked about him 2 weeks ago, coming back
well,
for
we have
24 Jump Street.
Yeah, exactly. And like you guys talked last week too about The Grinch is getting a sequel, which I put on here because I didn't realize you guys talked about it because I hadn't listened to the episode yet.
Yeah.
And you texted me and I was like, motherfuckers! That's my favorite fucking thing of all time. And you guys would.
You dressed up as the Grinch and everything.
I wasn't. It was my fault. I wasn't here. So, next up, speaking of nostalgia.
Yeah. This brings way back.
This is a project that has been in the works for like 6 years and just got a little bit more buzz behind it because it got a director attached. Okay. And that's why I put this in here. But we have a live action Magic School Bus is back on track and back in development with Elizabeth Banks attached to play Miss Frizzle.
I don't think you could pick a better Miss Frizzle.
I don't think you can. This is going to be fucking perfect. And hopefully this balls out.
Yeah.
Because the fucking books were the shit growing up. The show was the shit growing up. There was a PC computer game that I used to play growing up too.
That was fun.
like everything about this entire. You make a you could do such cool shit with this while still making it like a kids thing, like that.
Yeah.
That like something that we like, but that you could still make it oriented towards kids and learning and everything. Like you could do this so well. So I'm excited about this.
I mean, I'm sure this has been done throughout time, but it's been a really cool time to like have these 20-year plus projects coming back where you can have your adults go with your kids to go see something like and both enjoy it equally, right? You know, so it's really cool.
And another cool thing that they could play into, and I have no idea if they will or not, but in like 2022 or something, there was a like sequel animated show on Netflix, Magic School Bus, that followed Miss Frizzle's sister. And Kate McKinnon played her. Like did the voice. If they were to somehow tie that in and have Kate McKinnon come back as the live action version of that same character, would be fucking fantastic. So I don't know if they will. I have no idea if there would be any connection there.
Yeah.
But I feel like there could be, because I feel like this will, if Netflix did that show, I feel like they probably have the rights to this.
Yeah.
Because it's through Scholastic still, which is such a crazy word to say out loud. Fucking 20 years later,
no kidding.
Scholastic, because that was like the Scholastic Book Fair, like that we used to go to growing up.
Are book fairs still a thing in school?
I don't know. I teach high school.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like,
they were never in high school.
Elementary.
It was only elementary.
Yeah, and maybe junior high did it. I don't remember, but I feel like I only remember elementary, so I don't know if they still do it or not. But anyways, I thought I just was like, fuck yes, this is awesome.
Next thing we got on here is Practical Magic 2. This is technically the second trailer that came out. We hadn't talked on it yet, but I was a big fan of the first movie, and again, this is almost 20 years later coming out. Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman look the same as they do, and they haven't aged at all. But now you bring in
Nicole Kidman. I will say Nicole Kidman's had some work.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock looks fucking flawless.
Yeah.
If she's had work done, you cannot fucking tell that she has had work done.
Yeah.
She looks exactly the same as she did in Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
Like, she looks fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Nicole Kidman looks great too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I do agree she looks really good. But she looks really good in the sense that you could tell she has had some work done to stay that way.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock looks fucking all natural. She looks fully just fucking herself.
Yeah.
If she is or isn't, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't care. It doesn't matter to me either way. But I'm just saying, like, she doesn't look like she's had anything done, and she looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, she does.
For 50-something.
Yeah, exactly. Trailer looks fun. It looks like they're leaning more into the magic of this movie than they did in the first one. Like, there's a little bit, but not as much. And this looks like there's more. You got the kids. I'm a little confused because in the first movie in 1998, the kids were like 5, 6, and they look like they're teenagers in this. So I'm assuming they're just going to make the timeline not this year.
I wonder, maybe, or I wonder if the kids are actually going to be their actual ages.
Maybe,
because that's
what
Chloe Grace Moretz and is it McKenna Grace?
No,
who's the other one? Is she from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Macy Williams.
Macy Williams. Okay.
Yeah.
And
maybe they're in college or
because they're both in their 20s.
Yeah. So that could be. Yeah.
I think at least I'm pretty sure Macy Williams is at least in her 20s. If Chloe Grace Moretz isn't, but anyways, like I'm wondering if like maybe they're in their 20s, so that's kind of how. But they both just look young.
That's true.
So like maybe that's just how they're playing it.
Yeah. So I like the callbacks that they did in the trailer. I think it's gonna be a fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw the first one.
Okay.
So I still haven't seen it. We talked about it when they originally announced this or put out the teaser or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it. It's one I need to go back and watch, but this trailer, like, it looks good, so I will probably go back and watch the first one so that I at least know what's going on, because the second one looks good. So
it's one of those movies where the critics bashed it.
Yeah,
it was
I'm
like
sure.
27, but then the fans loved it.
Yeah, so it's like a cult classic kind of thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like most cult classics were shit on by critics,
yeah,
but
exactly.
loved by the fan base.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. And we both can talk on this because
Yeah.
we both wanted to talk about it.
I've been waiting for this trailer for a while, and because I've read a bunch about this, but this is the one that I originally put on as my focus. But then I had to switch it out for Furious because that just looked way too good. But
We got the Dink.
the Dink.
Pickleball.
We got Ben Stiller and Jake Johnson, man, along with a bunch of other people throughout
Yeah.
this.
Oh, man.
You got a washed up tennis player trying to make it big in pickleball.
Yeah. But he was in tennis, right? Got an injury, if I got that right.
Yeah,
from
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And his recovery is through pickleball.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, maybe not washed up wasn't the right word, I guess. But he's someone that vowed he would never play pickleball because pickleball is a disgrace to tennis, essentially, is what the whole thing kind of seems like they're
Yeah.
playing on. And he ends up having to, and he ends up like getting going, playing fucking mixed doubles with Mary Steenburgen's character, who is phenomenal. She is just gold
So
in
good.
everything she's in, from fucking Back to the Future 3, Step Brothers, like everything
Yeah.
she's in has been amazing. So this looks great. You have fucking Ed Harris in this,
Yeah.
who I believe plays Jake Johnson's dad, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
Right? Ben Stiller is his doctor. So I don't know what actual role Ben Stiller fully plays in this, if it's a big one or not, but
I think he was like producer or director on this.
yeah. So
Definitely has dodgeball vibes /
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore vibes a little bit.
yeah. Definitely Happy Gilmore vibes.
I love the ongoing joke in every movie show. The ongoing joke is pickleball's like everyone looks down on it, but it's also joked about. It's the fastest rising sport in the world.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So it looks
Like it gets shit on, but it's also like the most popular thing right now.
yes,
So,
exactly.
it's like Nickelback. It's Nickelback of the sports world.
So true.
Look at my pickleball.
Love it.
Every time you do, I make you fall. How did I just serve so bad? I fucking hit it into the net again.
And that's his brain at work right over there, just making Nickelback songs about pickleball. They're one and the same.
Oh, that was good. All right, what up? What's next? Tim?
Next up, just some really quick talking points. We got Blair Witch Project. It's got an official release date. It's going to be September 24th of next year. I actually didn't know there was another one in the works.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, okay.
I'm kind of indifferent on this because the original, like the promotion for it was like unlike anything. Like it,
Yeah.
they made it believe like it was a real thing.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
watching it felt real. So, and then I watched the second one, didn't have the same thing. I enjoyed it, but it was what it was. And then I know they did one not too long ago, and I didn't see that one. But there's enough on the bone to apparently do another one. I'm curious to see how they do this.
I mean, dude, it's a franchise.
Yeah.
Right, like it's Hollywood, it's a franchise. They're gonna milk it for every last cent that they can.
Yeah.
Good for better or worse, it doesn't matter to them. They're going to get as much money out of it as they can. So it's an IP.
Yeah.
And they're going to continue to bleed it. So
I'm curious enough
see how it goes.
to watch it. So there's that.
yeah, there you go.
This one was kind of a surprise to me because I never remember seeing anything confirmed for another season. But out of the blue, I just saw.
I never finished watching the first season.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah,
I need to, because I enjoyed what I watched.
Yeah,
but there's so many shows that I have right now that I've like watched half of and haven't fucking seen the rest.
yeah, but
I
we
could
got
probably name like 6 of them just off the top. So
I can name just 6 that you want me to watch that I need to watch. So
Yeah, and those aren't even ones that we actually covered on the show. Those are ones that were like, how the fuck have you not watched these yet?
yeah,
But
we got Paper Season 2 coming out September 9th of this year on Peacock, and it was just a surprise. Like, I didn't hear anything bad about the Paper Season 1. I know you watched some of it and were saying it was good. It's just I never saw the confirmation for another one, so it was just like, oh, cool.
And I assume if it's coming out September, I mean, that's 2.5 months away.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll probably get a trailer soon for it then.
Yeah, they did like a little teaser video for it, but yeah. So yeah, just excited for that.
All right.
And then the last trailer we got on here is The Wait. Dude, this movie looks dope.
Looks fucking insane. And like, this easily could have, if this was last week or next week, this easily could have been a focus feature.
Yeah.
Like, easily.
100%, yes.
Like, this was, when I watched this trailer, because I watched this trailer, I think I watched this trailer before you put it in the news, and it was just in a situation where, like, I just didn't have the moment to, like, copy the link and put it in.
Yeah.
But it was like, had I watched this one before I watched Furious, like, this might have been my focus feature and Furious might have been in the news. You know what I mean? Like, it very easily could have been interchangeable because this looks, it looks
we got
phenomenal.
We got Ethan Hawke, we got Russell Crowe, we
Yeah.
got some gold, and it's like a period time piece. Like, it's, I like the world where it makes you feel like you're back in that time, and it doesn't look like it's just faked. It looks legit.
It reminded me of, like, Lawless.
Yeah.
Of, like, that kind of time frame. I mean, I think it's even possibly older. Like, it might be set even before Prohibition, like, possibly. I don't know what the time frame actually is set here, but, like, it just reminded me of, like, what you were just saying, like, how it is shot to just fully bring you into that time frame. Lawless did a really good job of that.
Yeah.
And so it looks really intense. It looks really good.
Got a good story to it. Just guy wants his daughter back, and
he's in prison.
Yeah.
And he's in, like, a work labor prison or something, and way back when, and he has 6 months left on his sentence, but his daughter's going to be, like, put up for adoption essentially in a month.
Yeah.
And so he's, like, anything he can do to get out to be able to, like, keep that from happening so that he can keep his daughter.
Yeah.
Is essentially the premise.
Yeah.
And he gets put on a mission.
Yeah. It looks
And that mission looks like it starts to unravel very quickly.
very quickly when you got a lot of money on the line there.
Yeah, you got a bunch of inmates dealing with a lot of money that have, most of those inmates have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
But this guy, Ethan Hawke's character, does.
Exactly.
Like the line where he said, "I don't care about your gold. I just want my daughter."
Yeah.
Like, you're like, that is an intense. You know that's going to be an intense moment.
Yeah.
So
exactly. That brings us over to our special segment of the week, and what that is our closing week of the month. We're doing the June binge cap, and what we do is, what have you been watching, and just recap of what you've been watching, what we've watched for the show, what you've been watching on your own, etc. So, what has been on your docket for June?
not a ton for me. Not a big month for me, but I got a few movies. I got Scary Movie 6. We went and saw in theaters. It was fantastic. We loved it. I've watched Ice Age 1 and 2.
Okay.
We're kind of introducing those to Lainey, and so we're watching them with
Fun
her.
ones.
And they're fun movies, and there's, I think
It's like Land Before Time.
I know, dude. There's so many of them. And there's another one coming out next year, Boiling Point. And then, like, looking back, because it's been so long since I've watched them. Like, we literally watched them yesterday. We watched both those yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking Christ, the amount of people that they got doing voices in this in these movies is insane.
Yeah.
I was like, holy cow, man, that's awesome. Like, it's super cool to, like, go back on, like, checking IMDb while we're watching both the movies. So we'll probably continue through that franchise. We watched Zootopia and Zootopia 2.
Okay. Okay.
Keeping the usuals going. No Frozen, no Sing this month.
I was going to say no Sing.
I'm sure Lainey's watched. Oh, actually, I lied. Me and Lainey watched Frozen on Tuesday, so I forgot to put Frozen on here. I did not watch Sing this month though with her. I'm sure my wife did. I watched Mercy.
Okay, yeah.
Over the last couple
What'd
days.
you think of that movie? Because I enjoyed it.
I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like the premise, like the whole thing was, I thought it was super unique and interesting. I liked that it was set only like 3 years in the future. It was set in 2029. So it was like over the next 3 years, all this crazy shit happens, right?
Yeah.
Like that. It was kind of a cool concept, I thought.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
I enjoyed it a lot.
And then shows, started and fully finished The Burrows. Rest in peace, because it got canceled already. Which sucks because I really enjoyed it.
But you did say it ended where you're like, oh, that could be an ending. But you said it could have more on it.
Yeah, it did. It did end where it could be, but it definitely leaned towards. In hindsight, I think it leaned more towards continuance than it being like a full closure.
It's crazy that
But
they've already pulled the plug on it.
It's happening so frequently now where like shows are getting one season and they're like highly reviewed and highly rated, and then they just get axed because like this one was like expensive to make, and that's the reason why. But it's like, okay, if you're gonna dish out the money to make it, and
see it out.
and it does well,
see it out.
Why are you canceling? Why are you giving out the money in the first place then? That makes no sense. So anyways, The Burrows were outside of the episode that I think dropped yesterday. We're caught up on the Dutton Ranch.
Okay.
Which is a Yellowstone spinoff. And then this might be slightly wrong. I can't remember exactly when the show wrapped up, but I feel like it wrapped up in the beginning of June. So Your Friends and Neighbors. We finished watching Your Friends and Neighbors.
Yeah, I haven't finished it.
I feel either. I'm pretty sure the last one or maybe even 2 episodes came out in June.
Okay.
So if I remember it correctly.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what I have. Wasn't a lot, but
yeah, I don't have too much, mainly because one of my shows has been taking up quite a bit of time here. But watched Joker Folie à Deux for a second time. We went to Haley's sister's for her nephew's graduation and watched it over there. Watched the movie Office Romance with J-Lo and
Brett Goldstein.
Yeah, Brett Goldstein on Netflix. Enjoyed it. Thought it was super funny. Watched Wrong Missy with David Spade.
I love that movie.
That movie is hilarious.
Was that your first time watching it?
First time I started it because Haley told me to watch it when we first started dating, and I started watching it, fell asleep, never got back to it, and then I saw someone just said one of the most underrated comedies, and
it's so funny.
It's super funny.
It's so funny.
Watched Scary Movie 6. Watched The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
Oh, okay. How was that?
I thought it was fun. It's super slapstick, super dumb.
I mean, it's Naked Gun.
That's Naked Gun for you. So it fits to the moniker, man. So it was funny. Haley did not enjoy it. Like, she was reading, but also going, "What are you watching?
This is fucking stupid."
I
know, it's a point.
And then Toast,
good mental note: don't watch it around Lindsay.
Yeah, she's gonna not like it, I'm sure. But super funny. It's on Amazon Prime if you want to watch it. Watched Swiss Army Man because Nathan and I did Toaster Trash last week, so we picked Swiss Army Man for me. It's the Daniel Radcliffe one. Super weird, but enjoyed it.
Weird.
I picked for him Primate, so watched that, which totally surprised me. It was a different take on horror, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that one's on Paramount Plus if you want to watch.
That's the one where the chimp goes crazy, right?
Yeah, rabies.
Okay, yeah.
And then I watched Practical Magic just because I saw the trailer, wanted a fresh on it, and so just watched that. And then going over the shows, been trying to watch some Daredevil, watch some...
Oh, fuck. I forgot to put that on there. I finished that, too.
Watch some more Scrubs. I finished the newer season, but I'm rewatching, and so I'm sure you've been watching that, too.
Yeah, I finished that too. Fuck me.
And then
I need to do better job taking my notes.
I'm really good about just as I'm watching it putting it down because I will forget.
Yeah, I'm not so good about that.
And me and Haley are watching Gossip Girl right now, and so we're season 4, and that's been taking the majority of my watch time is watching that. And boy,
That's a good fucking show, man.
it really is. There's
It's a
so much
good
fucking
show.
drama.
It's so much drama. It's like the closest thing to watching reality TV that I've ever probably gotten. It's a total like chick flick of a show.
Yeah.
And I watched it in college with my girlfriend at the time. And it was like, she watched it. And so like I started watching it with her and I'm like, that's fucking stupid. What are we watching? And then I'm like, play the next episode. Like, come on, hurt. Like, what the fuck? What are you waiting? Click next.
Bring it on.
Who cares? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Who fucking cares? Play the next episode. What do we do? We got to finish this fucking show.
There's so many.
Like very quickly, it just got fucking hooked.
Yeah.
So.
There's so many unlikable characters in it.
Oh my god! Almost the entire cast.
Yeah, but then you're like,
but then you fall in love with
flip it.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's what I'm dealing with right now. But yeah, I'm here for the ride.
Have you watched it before?
I only saw the first season when it first came out.
Okay, so this is new watch for you.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
So everything is
so
brand
you get
new
it.
to me.
Yeah, you
and
get
so
it.
It's a lot of drama. I'm like,
Yeah.
the only thing that I can't get out of my head is like these kids are 19,
Cindy Lou Who?
20. Well, yeah, but they're 19 and 20 and they're all drinking and no one's batting an eye.
Yeah.
But then they'll get mad at them for doing drugs and like go, you're just a kid in high school, but they're at all these clubs and everything. I'm suspending disbelief, but it's
Yes.
very hard
Yes.
on that. But
Yes.
no, enjoying the ride. It's
For
a
sure.
lot of drama and I'm hooked. So.
Yeah.
All right, that was
Hell
Binge
yeah.
Cap.
It's bringing us over to our Blockbusters question of the week to wrap up the episode, and I pose this. I know we've talked around these types of things before, but I don't think we've ever actually just solidified or pinpointed a singular character.
I was thinking of it, and I think what we discussed was who was our favorite villain.
Yes. So I do think, because I think we talked Joffrey,
Yeah,
right?
and I
And
talked
that's
about
where- that's where
Cersei
Yes, yeah,
and the guy from Patriot.
Yes. And so I wanted to pose this because this is literally like, who is that character? So the question is, who's your least favorite character of all time across both TV and movies? So it's just one character. Who is your least favorite? And I wanted to pose it because it's like, we have those characters that it's like, fuck, I hated Joffrey on Game of Thrones, but I hated him because he's so fucking good
You
at it.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Who is the character that you're like, I hate you, I can't stand you, I want you to die. And it's not necessarily because you're really good at making me hate you.
Yeah,
It's because I cannot stand your character.
I cannot pin it on one, and I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna.
You better not have more than one.
I'm giving you more than one.
Better not.
Well, there's
Two then. You have two.
I'm giving you 4.
You fucking whore.
I'm giving you 3. One of them I could leave off, but I'm still gonna say it. Percy Wetmore in The Green Mile.
Okay.
That fucking guy killed the rat. Just made the guy get executed without the sponge or the wet sponge.
Yeah.
And hate that guy.
Yeah.
Hate that guy, and it's
Yeah.
not because I like what he did in the. I just hate that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
There is the show 13 Reasons Why. There's
Yes.
the guy named Monty. He is a fucking jackass.
Is he the
skinny guy? His dad beat him a lot, but he's the guy that stuck the broom up the guy's butt in season 2.
Monty? He's one of the athletes.
Yeah, one of the athletes.
Is he like the darker skin, taller one?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of Asian, maybe.
Yeah, maybe-ish.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking hate that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Fucking jackass.
Yes. Terrible.
And then this one I just threw on there just because it just popped in my head. But the big buff dude in Saw 2. through what's her face in the needle pit. Yeah. He was a jackass too. I just hate him too.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And it wasn't because they did a good job at making me angry. I just fucking hate
Who was
them.
the fourth? You said you had four. Who's the fourth?
Jenny Humphrey and Gossip Girl. Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, Cindy Lou, yeah.
I literally said, 'cause you just alluded to it, you want him to die. I was like, I want her to die. So that's my four.
Oh boy, that's funny.
All right, who do you got? Do you only got one? Because you listened to your rules of your game, your question.
I have one, and I'm keeping it close to my heart here, and it's Dolores Umbridge.
That's a good one.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
It's not because she was good at it. Fuck her because...
I mean, she was good at it, but she
was good at it. I'll give her that. But
fucking hate
also
her.
just like, fuck you. Like, one of the worst fucking characters of all time. Hated her. But yeah.
Well, that wraps up episode 108.
Fuck.
For our listeners, let us know who your least favorite character of all time is.
Yeah.
And let us know who you wanted in the finals of King and Queen of the Ring. 108, bud.
108. Cheers.